Okay, now that all the main story is done, let's go ahead and begin the long haul through adventure mode. Now, when we were doing the adventure mode just now, I actually did create a new save file in order to show off the unlock process of going through a story mode, and also, so I didn't get lost myself in the shuffle of selecting stories I've already done before. But this time, we're going to the main file. This is the one I've put a little bit of time into, I guess you could say. Such that I do have everything unlocked, well, most everything. There's a lot of assists I have not done yet, but you know what? There's a good chance I'll probably unlock some stuff as we go forward, depending on how I do. Now, I really want to quickly show off some teams I'm going to be focusing on for the time being. Or, you know what? Yeah. These are the characters I'm generally going to be trying to put time into. If anyone has requests for me to fuck with some characters, by all means, actually, you know what? That's a fantastic idea. Chat. Since we're going to be given the freedom of choice going forward, I will allow chat to vote for what characters they want me to use within reason, obviously. The ones that I'm going to have on the table are going to be like probably just Fat Boo is off the table because I have no idea how to use them at all. And I have not used Gotenks yet, so I'm actually probably going to keep that one shelved for a little bit. Everyone else, I have some inkling of idea how to use, so that's going to be pretty fun. Now, the characters I'm going to be mostly spending time with are going to be... I can use base Goku, but I don't prefer to use them. There's going to be, like, base Vegeta. I know how to use them pretty well. Super Saiyan Goku, duh. Super Saiyan Vegeta, duh. I'm trying to learn Super Saiyan Trunks, but I'm not fantastic with them yet because there's some advanced combos with them that are really difficult. Even Ginyu. Yes, Kurt. Even Ginyu is off the table. Actually, glad I mentioned that. I completely forgot about him. I'm going to try a little bit of Super Saiyan Kid Gohan, quote unquote, but I don't think I'll be great. I'll try so occasionally and get bad with them. I'm going to use Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan because Unleashed is a little not good. Outside of that, Super Saiyan God Goku, Bardock, actually not really. Definitely you and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. My mains are going to primarily be Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Blue Goku, probably 2 Gohan, and yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's for goddamn sure. Now, I'm actually going to show off something really funny that chat might get a kick out of. Be back in a minute. All right, that's going to be R3. Yeah. Okay, so as you just saw there, that was a basic use of Vegito's assist. Now, using assists in this game have been kind of all over the place. Now, given the adventure mode lets you choose whatever assist you want, we're going to have a little bit of flexibility for us, as you could say. Now, I really want to quickly say this right now. Unfortunately, this game is a little limited because, unlike fighters, you can't call an assist while you're literally in the middle of doing another attack. So, like, I'm mashing the assist button during the entirety of that attack string with auto combo and no assist. You have to time it a little bit, but if you can look up like guides or like experiment with a little with some assist and whatnot, you can get some really good shit going. In fact, one thing that is really cool is that Vegito's assist in this game is fucking insane. Now, so I've been talking with the Discord a little bit about this. Vegito's assist here, this is actually one of the notable differences between this version and the Japanese version, funny enough. Vegito's assist here is great for combo extension. It's also not too bad neutral. Now, what's very noticeable about this, and I was shown this by some of the really good players, the cooldown is way faster in the American copy versus the Japanese copy, 1.60. Like, noticeably so. You can basically get like full OTG assists with them. Shit, that wasn't it. Like, look, normally this is where the combo would end, but you use the Vegito assist, pop him back off the ground, you can get a free ultimate off that. Just as a small example of what you can do. That kept Goku in place for a solid 3 seconds. That's a little bit of a misnomer because the screen is actually frozen here. Like you can see, Vegeta does not have an animation. But you can then follow up afterwards with some pretty good advantage. Yeah, this assist was nerfed to hell and back in the Japanese version. So if you're playing this American version, and you can get the Vegito assist, you basically won the game. But the problem is that this assist is really fucking hard to get. Okay. Let me talk to you about getting S ranks in this game. It's you know, let's begin adventure mode proper, and then I'll elucidate the audience. First, the prologue. Alternate story. As if we didn't have enough alternate stories already. Hi, Omega. You look rancid in this game. Holy shit. Okay, I really do not like the art for Dragon Ball GT very often, but this might actually be one of the worst things I've seen in my entire life. This is impressive. Anyway, yeah, you know it's gonna be good when we have Omega involved. That's some good shit right there. Goku, this is why I summoned you. The Shadow Dragons born from the Dragon Balls are back. Anyone else see the pattern here? This is after GT. After Goku has his very heartfelt said farewell, which in hindsight might be the best part of GT actually. And probably sometime in the future after he becomes an adult again. Holy shit. I use a super ultra spirit bomb. You really call it that, huh? I use a mega uber times 10 spirit bomb on his ass. That's like, we have to add any more superlatives to that? Wait, no, I understand. It's the Super Saiyan God Super Spirit Bomb. Fuck, that's awful. First Ultimate Tenkaichi, now this game where Omega Shannon is randomly the final boss. Wait for me to tackle Ultimate Tenkaichi in the future, ladies and gentlemen. That might be this year's project, actually. Oh, hi, Kibito. Also, it's good to see you two defused again. Wait. No, these two are defused. What the fuck? Hold on. You know, at the GT, it was still Kibito Kai. And wasn't Kibito Kai already defused at the start of Super? I'm confused. And this time it's particularly bad. Omega Shenron is using minus energy. Why do we have to even just call it negative energy? God, minus energy just does not work in context. To warp time and space. In other words, the past and the future are mixed together. That sounds bad. Bro, have you ever played Final Fantasy VIII? It's not good, folks. The biggest problem is that enemies you defeat are back in this world. Ah, future report again. Anyone you fought growing up, Frieza, Cell, even Majin Buu. Hey, as long as they're not also magically power buffed, we're fine. I got fight Frieza again. I've been getting stronger, or I've been fighting, so I'm getting stronger. But oh boy, if I'm gonna fight them all at once, I'll need Gohan and Vegeta. GT showed us you do not need their backup to do that. Like, you fought in hell, he fought Cell and Frieza by himself without even going Super Saiyan. You're fine. All his ones will come after you, Goku. Yeah. We may have time before really understand the situation. Probably. Anyway, we need you to gather the ultimate Dragon Balls. Does anyone see something that might be similar to something that happens later in Super? Namely, what's something called, I don't know, the Universe 6 tournament arc? The ultimate Dragon Balls, the extra strong ones made before Kami and Piccolo split. Okay, this is more so referring to the Shadow Dragon Balls, but maybe you'll seal the Minus Energy Omega Shenron Unleashed inside the ult. But here's the funny thing: if Omega Shenron's running around right now, that means that the Shadow Dragon Balls are in him. So this is another set of Dragon Balls, and given the existence of Ultimate Dragon Balls, which kind of mirrors the the plant-sized ones. You know, maybe hard to find the Dragon Balls when time is scrambled. Nah, I think you're fine. So can I just say that if we mix time and space, like there's still a whole level for Namek. Like if you compress time, it's not gonna do much. I think the weirdest thing that might happen is Bardock and Chilt come back, but that's literally it. You are the only hope this world has. This universe has. I was gonna say, your world's probably not affected. Not an issue. Cell and Frieza went down like fodder in GT and our guys are far less competent than them. Yeah. Even Kid Buu is substantially fucked right now. And even then, he should be Uber anyway, so you know. Something powerful, evil, familiar, evil in all directions. Goku and friends prepared to set out on the quest to find the ultimate Dragon Balls. Weren't they called the Super Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Super? Hi, Chi-Chi. I'd say her art looks bad here, but actually she looks kind of cute, not gonna lie. Also, impressive we de-aged her, considering she was kind of old come Dragon Ball GT, but everything, but you know. Not true, Omega. Excuse me. With no flaws, they wanted to use Goku to use Blast Star Dragon. Oh, you're right! I fucked up. It's not the Black Star Dragon Balls that are inside of Omega. It's actually the regular Dragon Balls. You are correct. I fucked up. Oh no, Bob got detail wrong about GT. Well, I'm dead. All you do is play, you never do any work. Gohan's become a great scholar. He's supporting this family. Gohan can literally take an afternoon. He's fine. You should be ashamed to call yourself. I fucking despise Chi-Chi sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, so how fucked are we gonna make Chi-Chi in this one? That's Saiyan Saga Chi-Chi? Yeah, and she's acting like it too. Dragon Ball hunting is in play. We need to save the galaxy. Not this again. When's the paycheck gonna... Where's the paycheck for saving the galaxy? Actually, this is a valid point. I actually do think someone should be saying Goku royalty paychecks or something like that. You know, if there's no galaxy, there'll be nobody left to pay us. You always take your father's side. Chi-Chi, do you not like being alive? Yeah, seriously, ask Mr. Zeta. Ask the fucking sugar mama that Gohan is married to right now. At least managed to become a scholar first. But just this once? Oh, as opposed to the several other times he saved all your asses? Chi-Chi, do you just like being dead? Is this all a giant suicide pact? Is this what this is? Do you just crave the embrace of death? Is that what's going on here? There's some really dark implications with where I'm going with this, actually. Do you crave the void but want to live wealthy for a bit? Or be happy and live not as wealthy? Holy shit. If you peace was for too long, I hope you haven't let yourself go soft. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Like, he is his own man. What the fuck? I know, obviously, he's being played up for yucks. Haha, Chi-Chi's the usual naggy wife who we have to deal with. But, like, holy shit. It's a little ridiculous. Also overplayed. Also, Pan exists. We won't see her right now, I don't think. Actually, no, why don't we have a full render for a Pan? Because you think we'd easily be able to get something for her, but no. Okay, so I guess to keep things on theme, I will keep it to this team for right now. Also, we haven't used Base Goku in a while, actually. But yes, going forward, for every battle, we have access to the full suite of characters in the entire game, and whatever assists you have unlocked. In my case, I got some unlocked, not a lot of them, but I have enough to kind of skirt by. Now, here's the thing I'm going to tell you right now. Use a cheat code to get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does multiple things all at the same time. So this feeds into the S ranks. Okay, I'll talk more about the S ranks in a minute, but for the time being, I'll actually use the team I do kind of want to use, which is going to be Second Form Frieza and Vegito. Nagi Chi-Chi has always been on Toei joke. Yeah, it's always been much more exaggerated in Toei's depiction than anything else. Ooh, I didn't know it's gonna cap out the other direction. Ooh, that wasn't too bad actually. Not much of neutral, but I will definitely take it. Boom. Yeah. Oh, good. It's doing Kaioken. I don't know why, but in training mode, he always goes Super Saiyan when he's doing this. It's very odd. All right, do we actually get a completion counter up for this one? I don't think so. I think we're already technically in chapter 1. Yep, here we go. Okay, well, it's an A rank. I'll take that at least. Now, let me take you guys through this malarkey. All right, so here we have a total score of 289.50. That was an A rank. Not too bad. All right. So you can kind of naturally surmise this is based off of a more traditional Japanese lettering system. You know, C, B, A, and S rank. S rank is how you unlock assists, by the way. A rank will sometimes unlock assists, but S rank is where you get the good rewards. Now, to get S ranks, you need some crazy shit behind you. We don't have a bonus condition for us to complete here, but for any ones you do, if you don't get the completion bonus, then you are not getting the S rank. And also, likewise, if you don't cross at least 400 points here, you are not getting the S rank either. So here's how it breaks down. Remaining health, obviously out of your total of 100, not too bad. Time bonus, how quickly you do beat it, fine. Rush bonus, I think this is how long of a combo you have going. This is totally fine. Tactical bonus, I'm not sure what this means. I think this stands for doing a variety of moves. Special bonus, doing supers and specials on the ground. Your Elb trigger enhanced moves. Obviously, ultimate bonus, this is for like getting the more rush supers. Cool. And perfect, you get a full 100 flat bonus if you get a perfect. On top of your remaining health score going way up. Yeah, so you want perfects, you want massive combo strings. This is exactly actually why you want the Gogeta assist, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will pretty much max out this bonus. It'll get you, depending on how quickly it goes, also buy you time to get a time bonus and also do enough damage that this should go pretty easy. Also help feed into the perfect bonus as well. So yeah, look up how to get I'll use use the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta code. If you get that, you pretty much have like your best shot doing it. Because if you don't do that, trying to get all these conditions manually takes a goddamn while. Let me just tell you right now. Your first time doing this whole mode, I highly recommend just abusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and really trying to lock the assist on your first pass. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a mess. Also, choose a character you think you're relatively good with. I always recommend Super Saiyan Goku for newbies. Like, usually the Ryu of these games, really easy to pick up and play. Good to go. You've gotten better too, Gohan. I'm glad he's actually gotten better with sitting on his ass rather than getting worse. That's always a good thing. How strange this world's become. It's not as bad as you think it is, actually. It's actually relatively standard. I better keep my ki in check. Or you can lure them all to you right now and just fight them all in a battle royale and deal with them that way. Because I don't think if you kill them, I think they come back anyway. So I guess it's fair. It is literally Fusion Reborn right now. I haven't used this in a while. I don't think flying will do much for your ki reserves anyway. Like, yeah, if you're careful, it doesn't broadcast yourself that much regardless. Also, Frieza still can't sense ki at this point, so you're relatively fine, actually. Anyway, yeah, so that's the entirety of the prologue. Now, there are 8 worlds to go through, so be careful. We have to landing 3 blast combos. Alright, so oh boy, time to look up a thing. Now, there's gonna be a lot of terms the game throws at you. The game, alright, so Extreme Butoden doesn't really throw a tutorial at you straight up, so you need to look up these terms individually if you don't know what they are already. I have to look up exactly what a blast combo actually is, so give me a minute here. That blows me away. This game has a fucking 61% Metacritic. Holy hell. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, first of all, before we get too much further, I want to give a quick shout out to this one guide over here on GameFAQs that has been instrumental in trying to get this Let's Play up and running. By Pedrock, this was done in 2015, really useful. I think he may be playing the Japanese version, but it is what it is. So, in this case, we're going to just look at what blast combos are. X plus A. Alright. Character performs a combo that starts with a strong attack and ends with an energy attack. Oh, okay. So I know what that is. So considering that I think X is on the top, I want to say that's the heavy button into a blast. So should be pretty easy. Not too big a deal. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. Also, yes, if you're wondering, I did change the PNG that's on the bottom there to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Again, I'm open to changing things around every once in a while, so I'm always open to reception. Like I said before, we're going to be doing a lot of 3DS games and DS games in the future, so always open to feedback for layouts and whatnot. Also, hello, Bulma from Boo Saga. Okay, I'm not going to lie. The red dress is growing on me, not going to lie. Not trying to make a wish. We're trying to save the world. Yeah, we don't have any Dragon Balls to do that with to begin with. Well, actually, that's not true. We have one we're looking for. I'm glad Vegeta has enough wherewithal to notice these things. Not like that one time in Second Coming for Broly where he didn't actually notice Broly was back, so, you know, funny that. You aren't getting the Dragon Round unless you beat me. Okay. Okay, so if I cared enough, I'd probably try to get the S rank. But you know what, actually, I will show that really fast just to show you how close it can actually be. Anyway, core team, yeah, just gonna go with these guys. It might seem a little bit overkill, but trust me, you need the laterality. All right, set 3 blast combos. I like how that actually does work. Anyway, no perfect bonus. I will. Hold up. Now, the funny thing about that ultimate is that if you, it actually has, I think, a 50% chance to just completely backfire, and he'll just do the confetti explosion instead. But if it does connect, you get like a 300 damage combo like up front. Yeah, I fucked up a little bit. Air rank is still not bad though.